Okay, I dropped the phone by mistake. Not dropped on the floor. It's just slipped from my hands because I was so upset. But yeah, Maxine, they are around my neck, 24/7. The goal is like that, to drive me crazy, either to end up in hospital, either to end up somewhere, God knows. Who knows what they want to achieve? They want to achieve a situation that I get very, very sick and I can't function, I can't drive, I can't do my own things. I am relying on other people, something that I try not to do, you know. And then they go to take all the stuff. Now, when I used to live in tri-level with 5 bedroom, I had a gazillion items, okay? Probably ton of stuff. Just name it: clothes, dishes, figurine, knickknacks, household, artwork, figurine, different artists, different art, different whatever. I had like a gazillion stuff. They call it here junk. I don't consider my stuff junk. Okay? Beside the real junk, but I don't consider my stuff junk. Now, I mentioned the Jesus Seed, the Jewish Family Service, and all this bablat that I'm not crazy about them, period, because they don't mind that you are pooped and you are not functioning and you can't take care of yourself. They be glad to help you. Yeah, help you take whatever they can. I hate them. Sorry, I can't stand them. Now, I have this Maxine family around my neck. Don't leave me alone. I don't believe that they are not leaving me alone because they need to be there, or okay, I understand they live there. I can't tell them, okay, you live there, get the hell from there. I can't. But during those years that I lived there all my life, I saw certain pattern. Now, in another video that the phone was slipping from my hand, so it's kind of stopped in the middle, you know. But my things, it's like that. I'm not sure how long I'm going to talk about it. I'm not sure. They manage that Hetner and Winerski and Maxine and Taslin, or these hoopla Ashkenazi Jews, are choking me to death. They're basically choking me to death. Now, beside those people that I mention here, and I know why I mention, trust me, I don't mention people like that for no reason. Trust me, I know. I know what I'm doing. They destroyed my existence of humanity. They destroyed me. They put some slander on me that it's not true. Now, those Maxine, probably they can be a very, very, very nice people. You know, hi, bye, how are you? How you doing? What's up? Yeah. But if they don't like somebody, oh, that person is the most miserable person on face of earth. They don't like me. Now, I'm not forcing nobody to like me, because in my lifetime, I remember years that people was crazy about me, you know. So it's not that I'm missing that. I don't need that, you know. Yeah, I need to write a book, but who have the brain to write anything? When they do a mass destruction on you, on your brain, They're basically doing mass distraction on your brain. And don't tell me they're not. I know that they do. I know that they do. From a normal human being who used to function, used to act okay, raised 5 children, don't have no crime, don't have no blah, blah, blah. They don't, I never had no blah, 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 no crime, no nothing. I end up almost paralyzed. I barely functions. I barely able to do. I'm going to store grocery or something, and I feel like all the world spinning around me because somebody tracking me, somebody monitoring me. I hear their transmission. Somebody spying on me. Somebody following me. Somebody. Now, from some weird reason, those Maxine find a way to do it legally. It's mean authority in it too. How they do it legally? You know how they do it legally? I tell you how they do it legally. They take 2 or 3 or 4 people that they are working either in the government, either in the security, or either in law enforcement, and they have a lot of them. Yeah, I know names. They have a lot of them. And they start systematically do complain. When they do complain, authorities say, there is something here. We need to see what's going on. So they put all those civilians and they put all this monitoring and tracking and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Nobody can come and complain. Nobody can touch them. Nobody can come and tell, hey, leave this woman alone already. Stop blasting her head, blasting. How much you can blast a human being head? How much you can blast a human being ears? How much you can blast a human being heart? I never had no heart disease. I never had no epilepsy. The only thing, I use glasses and contact lens forever and ever since I was teenager, and nothing new here. I used to be like 250, 350, not a big deal. I still was able to walk without the glasses and see stuff, It's not that I'm blind. But no, they put me as blind, as deaf, as somebody who have epilepsy, blah, 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 blah. Just name it. They put everything in the book. Who cares? To them, it's a number. So she's blind, she's deaf, she have epilepsy, she blah, blah, blah. I never had that, but they put it anyway. I believe they gain something from it. Because all of them, apparently, they're either in security, law enforcement, doctor and medical and whatnot. Everybody gains something from it. Otherwise, why they put all this trash on me? Now, the moment you are getting in that system, the moment they put their eyes on you, that's it. Your life is gone. It's finished. That's it. You are the most miserable person on face of earth. That's it. There is 70 eyes on you, watching you, tracking you, monitoring you, looking at you, blah, 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 and you don't have nothing. But they're watching every move. You're not even freaking criminal. You don't have even traffic ticket, but they're watching you like you are the most wanted. And why? Because some idiot that have some knowledge in security and surveillance and law enforcement decide they want to do it. Why? Because they don't like you. So they orchestrated that, okay? And all of a sudden, one of those days, I'm sitting in, God knows, in living room or doing grocery shopping or going out or taking a walk or whatever. And I see that picking up on me, people picking up, and I said, dang it, what that group of people want? You see it, you feel it, you understand that something not quite right. They say word like they're talking about somebody else, but they're talking about you, basically. And you say, it's funny because this morning I went to the post office and I did this and this and this, and they're mentioning exactly what I was doing. I'm giving you just freaking example. So I'm not a storyteller, really. I'm actually very impatient in anything like that. I'm impatient with anything that takes like a gazillion of minutes, I'm impatient of anything like that. Not little stories and not storyteller and not blabbering. But this issue is getting on my nerve. The moment I figure out that somebody took over my EEG, they hacked it basically. They legalize it like they have the right to do it. No, they don't. They don't have the right to hack EEG. But gazillion of people in Israel think they can get away with it. They hack DNA, they hack EEG, they hack nervous system. They do. The moment you are in the system and they got a chance to hack those things, they hack biometrics. They hack fingerprint. They can hack your signature, your fingerprint, your photo, your everything. If you have biometric passport, forget about it. They can hack it. They do it for security matter. But guess what? People hacking it. Not me, because first I hate the word hacking. Second, I don't know how to do it. Third, I'm not a person who can follow instruction. I can't stand it. I never liked it. I can't do it. I don't know how to hack. I don't know how to follow instruction. I don't know. I'm impatient person to even follow a teacher talking. So in my case, they hacked me from head to toe. You can do research. You can do search. Right? Israeli who hacked EEG. Israeli who hacked head to toe. Israeli who hacked nervous system. Israeli who hacked DNA. And you see, 30% of Israelis who is in the computer and hack, they do that. And getting away with murder. And why I am saying murder? Because they destroyed the human. I've been destroyed. Imagine that you have your own head, you have your own brain, you have your own nervous system, and you have your own DNA, but somebody took over it. Just imagine that. And they say, it's for research purposes. We are doing that research and we are doing blah, 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 and we are doing blah, blah, blah. It's a psychiatry thing, it's a medical thing, it's a research thing. No, it's not. They're doing it because they're orchestrated originally from the beginning to harass that person. And they're getting away with it by showing that, you see, it's legal, we are doing it through authority, it's legal, we are doing it through authority, it's legal. No, it's not. Those people need to be in jail. People who doing it need to be in jail. Because they make it look like it's authority. They make it look like it's legal. They orchestrate it from the beginning to look like it's legal, but it's not. Why you are tracking a person who's going to buying grocery, and just a single mother, innocent, ordinary single mother who going grocery shopping? Why you need to track her? Why? Why you need to track a person who is eating in the dining room? Why you tracking a person who's sitting watching TV? Why? My sister-in-law advised me centuries ago, me and my ex-husband, to come to United States in Denver, Colorado. I end up in Denver, Colorado. It's not my cup of tea. It never will be. and I end up learning how to live with it. That I live in a place that I never choose to live, because everything about it, it's not me. And people in Israel don't understand it. They don't understand what's happened to me in my life. They don't get it. How come I stuck in Denver, Colorado, and it's not in Miami, Florida, and not in Los Angeles, and not in New York? How come, how come, how come? How come, how come, how come? That's my life. It's not your business. But it's killing me that ordinary human being, ordinary mother of 5 children, ordinary artist, ordinary person. I was able to be a very, very famous artist. I was able to be a outstanding artist if they didn't do the mass distraction on my EEG and my brainwave, if they didn't picking up on me, if they didn't following me and monitoring me and watching every move. I can't be in the bathroom taking a shower without them blubbering stuff to my ears. Yeah, the Maxine and Tesleen was watching me probably more than 25 years. Because I remember the other address that after I lost my house and the other address that I moved, I remember that somebody like following me, but I didn't pay attention to it. They wanted everything that I got. I don't know what. It's not that I am. I don't know even how $1 million look like. And they're tracking me like I have $1 million when I don't have it. Now, why I'm thinking it's the in-laws? There is a reason why I'm thinking it's the in-laws behind it, the ex-husband and the in-laws. Because nobody have interest unless you are my in-laws or my ex-husband. Nobody in the world bother with mother of 5 children who did nothing wrong to nobody ever in my life. So the only one that I'm thinking is the ex, the mother-in-law, the sister-in-laws, stuff like that. Sister-in-law, I'm assuming sister-in-law in Florida, she is not even legal. Probably for 20 years she used my green card back then, and now that I am a citizen of United States, probably she wanted to snag it after she's working her way to show that I'm not able to function, so she can take it. And how Maxine got involved? Maybe they're the dealers. Maybe they're the dealers of my stuff. They're the dealers of my DNA. They're the dealers of my EG. Maybe they're even the dealers of body parts. Now, authority of Denver and Colorado, they probably don't know those crimes. They are not aware of those crimes, that there is actually people under their noses that they do that. They do human trafficking. Now, what is human trafficking? Human trafficking not necessarily taking you physically and tied you up and tell you, we are not going to leave you alone until you do this and this and this and this. Not necessarily. Human trafficking, it can be that they basically hacked the person. The DNA, the nervous system, the EEG, the identity, the social security, the life insurance, whatever that person connected to. And they're maybe in that business. If you ask me, they sound shady to me. They're extremely, extremely quiet. Don't get me wrong. But their noise is worse than any noise I ever knew in my life. The noise that they're using is the ultrasonics, they use electronic harassment, they use beaming, they use so on and so on and so on and so on. And sometimes they move heavy furniture and they have hard floor. They say in Denver, Colorado, you are not allowed to have hard hard floor and second floor because you make no. But they got away with that for 12 years. My voice, what Denver authority calls me, that my voice, it's not important, that my voice, it's not sound, that my voice, whatever I say, it's not considered as a human who is complaining, but their voice, it is. What Denver, Colorado and authority did, they was preferring another human than other human. That discrimination, that is the discrimination. They prefer to hear what she have to say than what I have to say. When she is the wrong, she or he or whoever there, yeah, and I am the right. When I'm saying the real truth and they are not. When they are orchestrating everything from the beginning 20 years ago, and I am aware of it, and when I said those are my stuff, those are my belongings, those my things, and they are taking over my personal stuff. But what Denver authority did is they make my voice doesn't important than their voice. And that considered discrimination. That's what it is. Discrimination. That when a citizen come and tell you they are doing this and this and this and this and this and this, you must believe me. But they are not believing. But when she says something, all of a sudden everybody believe her. That is discrimination. That is discrimination. Besides that she's a corrupted, she's a crook. I know that she's a crook. I know. She also act like she's what it's called, dispatchers, and doing stuff on her own. She's like running the show, and like everything that what they are saying, it's right, but when I'm saying it, it's not right. Even that I know that I'm saying the truth and they're not. They're corrupted. They're corrupted. Yeah, they're corrupted. And you know what? Something telling me that this agenda, it's the most disgusting agenda on face of earth. Because when they done with me, let's say they done with me, they go after them. מה שנקרא בעברית, הכושי עשה את שלו, הכושי יכול ללכת. It's like a sentence. The dude did the mission, now the dude can go. But in Hebrew, they say, הכושי עשה את שלו, הכושי יכול ללכת. Now I consider Maxine as a Kushi. You know Kushi? Kushi is a black person. The black person did his mission. Now the black person can go. It's expression. You know, it's sentence. It's expression in Hebrew. They finished their mission. Now the mission is done. You can go. Something like that. That is what Maxine. Maxine, it's the כושי עשה את שלו, הכושי יכול ללכת. I can talk about it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And ever. Because I'm 24/7 being hunted. I'm 24/7. There is one with Down syndrome is also in it. There is some Ashkenazis, 2 or 3 who speak Hebrew. They never said that they are speaking Hebrew, but they do. They speak Hebrew. They speak Hebrew. I know them. And they are in it. A few neighbors that they are acting like they're Russian in America, but they speak Hebrew, and I know them. They're in it. When the Jews get bad, it's the wars. And all of them in it. All of them in it. Hatner, Winerski, Taslin, Maxine, all of it in it. They're white collar, yeah? They're with expensive suit and high society, yeah? They consider themselves doctor and psychiatrist and medical and law enforcement and security, all of them in it. All of them in it. Hunting one person that never did nothing wrong ever in lifetime. When I'm telling you that all my stuff that was in the storage was mine, they don't believe me. When I tell you that the house in 15 Holly Street, they snug it under my nose day before the closing, the day before I wanted to save the house, they don't believe me. When I said that the Chrysler, the red Chrysler that I had back then, and they took it under my nose, front of my place, no, they don't believe me. But all this truth, I'm talking about it again and again and again and again and again and again and again because it's true. When I sang those stuff, I raised my children. My children grew with those things. Those are belonging that I grew up with for 5 years, since I was even a teenager. Some stuff I have since I was a teenager. They don't believe me. And here it is, a maniac like Maxine, who is playing big shot now, taking over everything and forcing authority to believe whatever. She's doing dispatching now. Yeah, playing like big shot security, taking over my life. She's not moving one single step from my shadow. Like I say, if she's not there, Daniel there. If Daniel not there, man, Jessica Maxine there. If Jessica Maxine there not there, her father, her brother, her sister, her mother, her whatever. She doesn't have sister, but whatever. All of them in it. On one Jewish girl who came from Israel and stuck in Denver, Colorado. They're acting like they are big shots, like they're big deal, like the concord of the planet. In my eyes, they're below human. Yeah, they're below human in my eyes. They don't save life. Trust me, they don't. Trust me, they don't. They don't. They orchestrated people how to sabotage them. Oh, they're in that game, yeah. Yeah. They orchestrate people how to sabotaging them. They are in that game. This is their job. To orchestrate, to sabotage certain people. That's what they do for a living. Yeah. And besides that, they're doing maybe dealing with body parts and human trafficking and blah, 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 blah. But I'm the idiot who's saying it, you know. I'm the crazy who's saying it. But they're doing it for probably 30 years. And like I say, you want to believe it, believe it. You don't want to believe it, don't believe it. I'm saying the truth. I see it with my own eyes. I can see it. I feel it. I know it. And this is a fact. That's it. Take it or leave it. I'm not planning. I'm not trying to play tough here. I'm basically trying to save my life. I'm basically trying to save my life from those goons and those monsters and those mobsters and those liars and those criminals. I'm trying to save my life from Maxine, Teslin, Hetner, Winerski, and so on and so on and so on. I'm trying to save my life from them. That's it. They're worse than animal. Yeah, I know they're with very expensive suit and in very high society, but they're worse than animals. I don't care if they're millionaires. I really don't care. They wanted to kill me since 2009 at least, as far as I recall. Why I'm going to consider them as a human being? In my eyes, they are not.